Hello everyone, welcome to Arpita Sharma classes. I'm Arpita Sharma, your educator, and today we are going to decode the Hindu newspaper for 30th June 2020. आप सभी का स्वागत है अर्पिता शर्मा classes में. If you're liking these videos, these classes, then you can subscribe to our channel and also press the bell icon to never miss an update. Now on my YouTube channel, we are taking different courses on subjects like economics, current affairs, PIB, NCERTs. We are taking courses on economics. We are taking courses on various other resources like RSTV, from where we are making current affairs based classes. We're also taking MCQ classes on my YouTube channel, and the resources, that is the PDF, the class notes, they are timely uploaded on my Telegram channel as well. The link is given below in the description box. The name of Telegram channel is Simplifying UPSC with Ease. टेलीग्राम चैनल का नाम है सिंप्लीफाइंग यूपीएससी विद ईज. वहां आपको क्लास के रिसोर्सेज पीडीएफ मिल जाएंगे. ऑल्सो आई एम टेकिंग लाइव एमसीक्यू क्लासेस ऑन अनअकैडमी यूपीएससी करंट अफेयर्स यूट्यूब चैनल. आई एम ऑल्सो टेकिंग लाइव क्लासेस ऑन अनअकैडमी प्लस. You can use code Sharma20 to get 10% discount on Unacademy Plus. Now the first important news for today is TikTok among 59 apps banned by the center. This is a very big news. The government of India has banned 59 applications. Most of them are popular Chinese applications, citing threat to the national security and sovereignty of our country, of our nation. Now here, first of all, let us understand what is sovereignty. So when we talk about sovereignty, it means the power that a country has to control its own government. राष्ट्र की स्वयं अपना शासन चलाने की शक्ति, प्रभु सत्ता या संप्रभुता, उसको हम sovereignty बोलते हैं. Right? Clear? So that is the power that a country has, that it can manage its own affairs, its own government. So to protect our sovereignty, to protect our national security, government has banned 59 applications. Most of them belong to China. Now the move is seen as a retaliatory step amid the tense border standoff between India and China. इंडिया चाइना के बीच में अभी जो आपका गलवान वैली में भी इशू हुआ, फिर ये जो LAC से रिलेटेड बॉर्डर स्टैंड ऑफ हो रहा है, ऐसा माना जा रहा है कि ये मूव इसीलिए लिया गया है. The ban comes amid continuing tensions on the border between India and China. And the move was executed by IT Ministry's Indian Computer Emergency Response Team, that is CERTN. Now here question on CERT can be asked in prelims. इसके ऊपर question prelims में आ सकता है, right? So I am giving you a homework question. मैं आपको आज का एक homework question दे रही हूँ. You have to tell me the answer in the comment section. आपको comment section में मुझे इसका आंसर बताना है. What is CERTN and how does it function? Discuss. CERTN क्या है, ये कैसे कार्य करता है, चर्चा करें. So you have to start your answer with the introduction. In the introduction you can say that CERTN, it's an acronym. ये एक acronym है, short for Indian Computer Emergency Response Team. Okay, this is the short full form. And as per Information Technology Amendment Act of 2008, CERTN is the National Incident. ये क्या है? It's a National Incident Response Center for major computer security incidents in its constituency, that is the Indian cyber community. Okay, so आपको क्या करना है, पहले introduction देना है, then in the body of the answer you have to tell us the objectives of CERT, functioning, कैसे function करता है. Okay, and in the conclusion what you will write? In the conclusion you will write that CERTN, it does helps strengthening, conclusion should be of 3 lines only, strengthening security related defense of Indian internet domain. Okay, and it also responds to the cyber threats. Clear? So this is how you have to structure your answer. तो इस क्वेश्चन को जरूर अटेम्प्ट करना आज, ठीक है. Now what is the legal basis for India's action of banning 59 apps? अब ये जो हमने 59 apps बैन किए हैं, किस लीगल एक्शन के तहत हमने ये जो लीगल एक्शन लिया है, किस क्या बेसिस है इसका, व्हाट इज द बेसिस ऑफ टेकिंग दिस एक्शन? फर्स्ट इज दैट द मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स एंड इंफॉर्मेशन टेक्नोलॉजी invoked, that is used its power under section 69A of Information Technology Act. Now this can come in 2021. ये आपके 2021 prelims में आ सकता है and it can come in 2020 mains. ओके तो ये 2022 के लिए भी relevant है, equally relevant है. Alright, now this particular section has been read with the relevant provisions of Information Technology Procedure and Safeguards for Blocking of Access of Information by Public Rules of 2009. 69A of Information Technology Act 2000 deals with power to issue directions for blocking for public access of any information through any computer resource. This is very, very important. Central government or any underline this, any of its officers specially authorized by central government is satisfied that it is necessary for expedient so to do in the interest of sovereignty and integrity of India, defense of India, security of India, friendly relations with foreign states or public order, right? It can ban or block access of any public information through, right, which is transmitted through any computer resource. Clear? तो इस तरीके की information को अगर भारत की security या sovereignty पे बात आती है तो ban किया जा सकता है. The move is taken in view of the information available that they are engaged in activities which are prejudicial to sovereignty and integrity of India, defense of India or security of public order. Right? In that case, the government can take such step. Now the next question comes, how will the ban be enforced? अब आपने issue तो कर दिया order. Now the government has announced this, but how this ban will be enforced? Notification is expected to be followed by instructions to internet service providers to block these apps, and this will impact the apps that need a live feed to serve any purpose. For example, जो आपका TikTok ban हुआ है, ठीक है? Now, what will be the impact of the ban? Some apps on the banned list are very popular. For example, YouCam, right? For example, TikTok. जैसे कि अब अभी ब्यूटी सैलून्स बंद हैं, राइट? तो अभी किस पे डिपेंडेंट थे लोग? YouCam ऐप पर डिपेंडेंट थे, ठीक है? तो आपका वो प्रॉब्लम में आ जाएगा क्योंकि ये बहुत फेमस हो रहा था. देन ऑब्वियसली टिकटॉक, आप सभी ने यूट्यूब वर्सेस टिकटॉक का आपने देखा होगा, वीडियोस वगैरह देखे होंगे, राइट? सो इन दैट केस टिकटॉक वाज आल्सो वेरी पॉपुलर एंड नाउ इट इज आल्सो इन द बैंड लिस्ट. कैम स्कैनर भी बैन लिस्ट में आ गया है, राइट? सो मोस्ट ऑफ दीज प्लेटफॉर्म्स हैव इंडियन क्रिएटर्स लाइक टिकटॉक, right? Indian creators TikTok पे हैं, many of whom this is only the source of income. Many of these apps have offices and employees in India as well. Few thousand jobs could be at stake. तो ये impact होगा अगर TikTok को finally ban कर दिया गया, क्योंकि इसके वजह से बहुत लोगों की रोजी रोटी चल रही थी. Now will the ban be permanent? Now this is very you can say a question which is very right now getting promoted. वेरी प्रेवलेंट क्वेश्चन, राइट? नाउ टिकटॉक 2019 में भी बैन किया गया था, राइट? बट बाद में क्या हुआ कि इस बैन को हटा दिया गया. इन 2019 ऑल्सो टिकटॉक वॉज बैंड इन इंडिया ऑन द ऑर्डर ऑफ मद्रास हाई कोर्ट, but it came back soon after the court vacated the ban. This action is more sweeping, impact more apps. But ये जो action लिया गया है banning का, इसमें 59 apps हैं, सिर्फ एक particular app को नहीं हटाया गया है. That is why it is being said that it can become a permanent action. It is a serious step taken by government. Why? Because here not just one app has been banned. There are 59 apps total which have been banned, right? It could be a warning to bigger Chinese business in India and to China itself. Now the next important question, DCGI nod for human trials of Covaxin. The Drug Controller Journal of India has permitted human clinical trials of Covaxin. It is India's first vaccine candidate for COVID-19. That means experiments होंगे अभी इस पे, final दवाई नहीं है. It is the first vaccine candidate for COVID-19. This news is extremely important for your pre. It has been developed by Bharat Biotech in collaboration with ICMR and NIV, National Institute of Virology. Covaxin is an inactivated vaccine created from strain of infectious SARS-CoV-2 virus, and it has showed promising results as well. SARS-CoV-2 strain was isolated in NIV, that is the National Institute of Virology in Pune, and then it was transferred to Bharat Biotech, जिसकी मदद से फिर Covaxin तैयार किया गया है. Right now it is undergoing the clinical trials. Next important news, India Bhutan sign pact for first joint hydel project. This news is important for GS paper 2, GS paper 3 and prelims. Also for your interview. इंडिया भूटान रिलेशंस ये आपके PSIR के लिए भी ऑप्शनल के लिए इंपॉर्टेंट है, ठीक है, एंड ऑल्सो इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर ज्योग्राफी GS पेपर 1, ठीक है. नाउ इंडिया भूटान टुक अ मेजर स्टेप फॉरवर्ड फॉर कंस्ट्रक्शन ऑफ 600 मेगावाट कोलोंगचू प्रोजेक्ट. सो प्रीलिम्स के लिए आ सकता है कि ये कहाँ पर लोकेटेड है, दिस प्रोजेक्ट इज बिटवीन विच टू कंट्रीज, वेयर इज इट लोकेटेड एटसेट्रा. It is India Bhutan's first hydropower joint venture project in Bhutan's less developed eastern region of Trasiangse. Very important. Kolongchu project is one of the 4 additional projects agreed between India Bhutan in 2008. It is the first time an India Bhutan hydropower project will be constructed as 50-50 joint venture. This is very important. 50-50 इसमें funding government की है, government to government agreement है ये, ठीक है, no private party is not involved. Once the project is commissioned, the JV partners will run it for 30 years. Called the concession period, after which the full ownership will be given to the Bhutan government. Clear everyone? This is very, very important. It's a milestone in India and Bhutan relationship. Now, what are the roadblocks in this project? The intergovernmental agreement for Kolongchu project was signed after prolonged negotiations on the structure of this joint venture. Right? Joint venture, इधर JV हो जाएगा. JV partners means India and Bhutan. Once it is run for 30 years by this under this partnership, then it will be transferred to Bhutan government. Okay, so this on the structure of joint venture in April 2014, and foundation stone was laid when Prime Minister Modi travelled to Thimphu. Now progressed on preparing the site ground to a halt in December 2016. 2016 में progress रुक गई because of India's new powers tariff guidelines until the government amended its guidelines after negotiations with Bhutan government. Now finally the agreement has been finalized and this project now will be completed in the second half of 2025. पोर्टल फॉर स्ट्रीट वेंडर्स लोन स्कीम लॉन्च. दिस इज एक्सट्रीमली इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर योर प्रीलिम्स ओनली. ये आपके प्रीलिम्स के लिए काफी इंपॉर्टेंट है. यूनियन हाउसिंग एंड अर्बन अफेयर्स मिनिस्ट्री, यूनियन हाउसिंग और अर्बन अफेयर्स मिनिस्ट्री ने एक पोर्टल लॉन्च किया है, ऑनलाइन प्लेटफॉर्म फॉर अ लोन स्कीम फॉर स्ट्रीट वेंडर्स. प्रधानमंत्री स्ट्रीट वेंडर्स आत्मनिर्भर निधि, दैट इज PM स्वनिधि स्कीम. PM Swanidhi scheme is a part of economic package for sectors affected by COVID-19 pandemic and lockdown. It provides small loans for street vendors to restart their operations. Now over here you can see that under the scheme, the vendors can avail working capital loan of up to rupees 10,000 which is repayable in monthly installments in a time period of 1 year. 10,000 तक का लोन ले सकते हैं स्ट्रीट वेंडर्स और उसे 1 साल में रीपे भी कर सकते हैं. And on timely or early repayment of loan, and interest subsidy of at 7% per annum will be credited to the bank accounts. अगर timely manner में loan repay कर दिया तो 7% per annum का interest उनके बैंक अकाउंट में submit कर दिया जाएगा as a part of DBT, direct benefit transfer, and there will be no penalty on early repayment of loan. जल्दी अगर repay कर दिया तो कोई penalty भी नहीं लगेगी. Clear? You have to remember the ministry which has launched this scheme. Next important news, RBI schedules Operation Twist for July 2. First of all, let us understand from prelims perspective what is Operation Twist. Now, Operation Twist. Market experts suggested unconventional steps by central bank as policy rate cuts are unable to bring down the bank lending rates proportionately. So, what central bank has done? RBI has resorted to measures like Operation Twist. Why? To ease the long-term rates. RBI का जो open market operation होता है ना, it allows it to manage liquidity conditions in banking system by direct sale or purchase of government bonds via open auctions. Open नीलामी होती है, government के bonds जो होते हैं उनको ओपन सेल और परचेज होता है. इसके थ्रू आरबीआई क्या करती है? लिक्विडिटी को मैनेज करके रखती है इकोनॉमी में. ऑपरेशन ट्विस्ट इज व्हेन द सेंट्रल बैंक यूजेस प्रोसीड्स फ्रॉम सेल ऑफ शॉर्ट टर्म सिक्योरिटीज to buy long-term government debt papers, which leads to easing down of interest rates on long-term papers. क्या करती है इसके अंदर आरबीआई? Under this Operation Twist, central bank what it does, it sells the short-term securities to buy, and the proceeds which it receives, it buys or purchases long-term government debt papers. इससे मार्केट में जो इंटरेस्ट रेट है वो ईज डाउन हो जाता है. So RBI has scheduled another round of bond sale and purchase auction of 10,000 crores in July 2020. Right, this is the phase 2 of Operation Twist. पहला फेब में हो गया था, अब ये Operation Twist का सेकेंड फेज है. this was all for today. Now also here's a small announcement for all of you. So this is a special class, free special class which I am launching on Unacademy Plus tomorrow, analyzing 2019 prelims question paper with solution. Right, in this class we are going to analyze prelims 2019 question paper, which subject is gaining importance in by in the eyes of UPSC, on which topics we have to focus, and how to prepare for prelims according to the question paper, according to the mindset of UPSC, right? So this will be at 1 o'clock. कल आपके दोपहर में ये 1 बजे क्लास होगी, 1 से 2 60 मिनट्स की क्लास होगी, wherein we will analyze 2019 prelims question paper, and it is a free class on Unacademy Plus. ये free class है. Link is given below in the description box. नीचे description box में link भी दिया हुआ है. Again, another class which I am launching tomorrow is आत्मनिर्भर तैयारी, UPSC CSE preparation from scratch. Free class on Unacademy Plus, how to be self-reliant, how to prepare for UPSC from the scratch. So if you are a UPSC beginner, that means you are in college and you are just starting to prepare for UPSC, or you have completed your graduation and then you are starting to prepare for UPSC and you want to do self-study, आप खुद से prepare करना चाहते हो, and even if you want to take classes, then also how to maintain a strict disciplined timetable, strategy, approach, and what limited resources you should have for preparing for UPSC, everything will be discussed. It will be from 4 to 5 PM tomorrow, right? ये आपकी 4 से 5 कल शाम को क्लास होगी. तो कल 2 क्लासेस हैं Unacademy Plus पे, फ्री क्लासेस हैं. लिंक इज गिवन below in the description box. Okay, so you can subscribe to the register to the classes. Thank you and have a nice day.